What's up, guys? Will and I are in Mission Viejo, California. Gonna install some crown moldings. It's a pretty nice city. Take a look around. Very green. Tools in the back. Oh yeah. Yeah. In the door. Hey, doggies. Okay, so over here, this is longer than 16 standard MDF lengths on crown, or any MDF really is 16 feet. We're gonna have to run a splice somewhere around here, wherever we can catch a minimal sunlight and where the at least someone would look, and do our best to cover it up. We got a double bullnose corner on this side. And then we're going to end the crown, cap it off with a return right here. Got bullnose right here. We're gonna wrap the crown molding around on this from down the hall around this corner, and cap that off with a return also. Okay, you guys got me so far? All right. And then I'm gonna do the kitchen right here. Bullnose. Okay, and here's we got the measurements for this room, the office. One bullnose corner right there, etc., etc. And we're going to go down the hall. Right here on the bullnose, we put our markings where the bullnose would end and begin. A lot of times, sometimes you're going to want to cut out a bunch of different pieces on the bullnose to see which one is going to fit, some smaller, some larger, to figure out which one is going to fit. Alright, so basically, alright, before you take the moldings into the house, you want to wipe them down a little bit, clean them up, so that it has no dust, you know, and other dirt that can help reduce time on touch-up, because touch-up takes a very long time. Installation is always the fastest. It's the touch-ups that really take long. I mean, if you're into detail, and you should be into detail if you're doing this work. So yeah, like I said, clean those up and get all that dust off. Alright, about to install these steps. So before we nail in the actual crown, what we have here is we'll cut out this sample piece to connect the corners. The reason why you want to do that is to be sure the angles are right, not only on the walls and the ceiling, but and also on the crown. Because you can't do nothing about the walls or ceilings, but you can do something about the crown and adjust those angles on the cut. But also we're trying to determine the angle the crown is going to sit at. Alright, so we always have samples for that, for every time we connect the joints on inside corners. We always want to make sure we got the correct angles, and the lean on the crown is right. So with the sample in mind, it basically simulates how the next piece is going to go up and connect onto the crown. So here's my sample, here's the crown all nailed in, and there we have it right there. So it's pretty nice, tight, snug fit right there, and that's why we want to have a sample.
Alright guys, here I want to talk to you about the proper placement of a splice. Okay, here we have the splice on this end over here, right above me. The reason why we have a splice here, this is a long wall, a long run, and all moldings, the longest molding is 16 feet.
MDF.
So, MDF that is. There are some hardwood that are also 16 feet, but MDF, this is 16 feet right here from that end. Now, the reason why it's placed on this side here and not over here is simple. Let's see, when you first walk in your house through the door, your eyes are immediately going to gravitate to wherever there's light. And here's the windows over here. So naturally it's going to be a well-lit room here. And plus the fact that this door swings open to my left. So you're not gonna look this way. You're gonna immediately look out that way, this way, make your way around. And then if you notice, if you can close up here, it is an inside corner to an outside corner. We have the splice facing out, because if you are away from it on this side, you can't even see the splice from over here, from this point of view. So while you're entertaining people from this side, you can't see it, and we don't even have any caulking on it or fillers. So, and then once that filler's on and sanded a little bit, you won't be able to see it at all. And then from there, it continues on. So that is how you place a splice bar.
So we got all the pieces cut out to the upstairs. We knocked it. We cut all the pieces out in record-breaking time. We got 2 miter saws. Preferably, that's the way you want to go.
If it's a two-man show.
If it's a 2-man show, yeah, 2 miter saws. We got it all knocked out. What we did was, before we're gonna drag it in, we dusted these bad boys off. I'm using this duster over here. You know, very handy because you don't want to bring all the sawdust in, and it's gonna help with wiping down the moldings. You know what I mean? So it's not like all dusty. So we got all the pieces in. We're gonna knock each room out one by one, installation-wise. So right now we're gonna drag this up to the master bedroom, and we got the master bathroom right here, the crown molding for the master bathroom, and you take them up one by one, knock each room out, and yeah. All right, guys, we're installing the master bedroom closet, and we ran into something we didn't really foresee, which, you know, most of the time we don't really see that, especially in the master bedroom closet. So we got most of the installation done here. Now we're on the last piece, and this is very typical. You're throwing on the last piece, and oh, wait a minute, we have an obstruction. So now, while most installers will probably go over this, you know, and then just try to get away with it, cock it. No one can see it because it's in the closet anyway, so who cares, right? But no, actually, what Will here is doing, he is outlining the shape, and we're going to cut that piece out, so so the crown fits on properly. Okay, we'll show you what the outcome is, and I don't know if
all you gotta do is
yeah, just a nice little
just
round
notch
circle.
that, probably 1/8 of an inch.
This kind of stuff unexpectedly always happens. Sometimes you can foresee it, sort of like air conditioning vents and whatnot, like over here in the master bathroom. You know, luckily the vent wasn't too close. We were able to clear that, and some of these things require special cuts, etc. So do a special cut.